Hey, it's the only place where it's all play all day.
Three of these boxes will break the $8,500 bank. Is it this one? Or this one? Or this one? We'll find out in a moment in this game of hide and seek as these 9 celebrities: Arte Johnson, Fannie Flagg, Marianne Mobley, Lawrence Hilton-Jacobs, Joey Bishop, Beverly Garland, Liz Torres, Bill Dana, and Rosey Grier all join us in playing Break the Bank. Now, meet our host, Tom Kennedy.
Thank you. Celebrities, wake up now. 7, pay attention. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard. Welcome to you folks at home. Welcome to Break the Bank. You'll find our game simple, fun to play. You've met our bright, talented celebrities, and now let's meet our contestants. Johnny Jacobs, would you do the honors?
I'd be happy to, Tom. Our current champion, whose winnings total $7,200. Our young grandmother, Jill Sephton. And her challenger, a real estate salesman whose interests are sports and writing, Dennis Koenig.
Yes, indeed. The stars of our show, Jill Sephton and Dennis Koenig. And now a quick explanation to Break the Bank. Here is what a typical board could look like. All of the same denominations of money are clustered together. The 3 $100 boxes touch each other along one of the sides, and so do the 3 $200 boxes, and so do the 3 $300 boxes, each touching the other along one of the sides. Now, the 5 money bags are scattered all over. The wild boxes anywhere. That can be used for any value. All you do is get 3 of the same, and you win. Get 3 money bags, and you break the bank, which we're starting today at $8,500. We'll go for that bank and that game right after this. Oh, yes. We ended our show Tuesday. Our game was interrupted, and here is what the exposed portions of the board looked like. Jill Sephton has one $300 box and one $100 box, and Dennis Koenig has a $200, 2 $300s, and one $100 box. And, of course, there are 3 blanks up there that have been exposed so far. Now, you two remember, for every question asked, one of the celebrities will give you a right answer, one will give you a wrong answer. It's up to you to pick the right one. The first player to win 3 boxes of the same wins the game. And, of course, you know the bank is at $8,500. Jill, you were in control when we left last, and so that means you pick the next box.
I will pick number 13, please.
Number 13. Could we see box number 13? And there's a wild card. You can use that for any denomination you wish. That would give you, in effect, two $100 boxes or 2 $300 boxes. That box is connected to Joey Bishop and to Beverly Garland. Hey, Joey.
Yes, Tom.
You're in Japan.
Yes.
And somebody phones you and excitedly yells, "Moishi, Moishi." What's he telling you?
It's the strangest coincidence of all.
Is that right?
The Hebrew word for Morris is Moishi.
Uh-huh.
And the Japanese word for Morris is Moishi.
Uh-huh.
It's derived, as a matter of fact, I'm only kidding. Moishi, Moishi.
Uh-huh.
Ishiyam, Ishiyam is relax, relax, and Moishi, Moishi is hurry, hurry.
I see. All right. Beverly Garland. Did you understand all that?
Not a word. What do you say? Mushy, mushy?
It's moishi, moishi.
Oh, moishi, moishi.
And Joey said, what did you say incidentally, Joey?
Moishi, moishi.
Hurry, hurry.
Hurry, hurry.
Yeah, thank you. All right,
Hurry,
now-
hurry.
So he
hurry,
says
hurry.
moishi, moishi means hurry, hurry. What do you think,
hurry.
moishi?
I say it means hello, hello.
I see. All right, Jill. Does it mean hurry, hurry, or hello, hello? Moishi, moishi.
Hello, hello.
That's right. Hello, hello. And you have yourself a wild card. Now, you now have 2 $300 boxes. If you find, well, you can't. All 3 $300 boxes have been revealed. Let's put it this way. You have 2 $100 boxes. If you find another $100 box and get it, you can win the game at $300. Which box would you like to try?
Number 20, please, for 100.
Number 20, of course. She knows they touch on at least one side. Good pick. Could we see box number 20? And there it is. All right. Now, you have to get this. In order to win the game, that box happens to be connected to Rosey Grier and to Mr. Bill Dana. And, Rosey, here is your question, sir. The world's most distinguished peace prize, the Nobel Peace Prize, was established by Alfred Nobel. What was the source of his wealth, Rosey?
I believe he invented dynamite.
Bill Dana, what was the source of Mr. Nobel's wealth?
He was the owner of the Nobel shipyards. He was in shipbuilding.
All right. Jill Sephton for the game at $300. And a very special surprise prize. Was it that he invented dynamite, or was he a famous shipbuilder?
I will say he invented dynamite.
You have won the game, $300. She did it again. Jill Sephton, our grandmother, did it again, and that means that we have to say goodbye to Dennis Koenig, and we have a very nice gift for you backstage. Dennis, thank you very much for playing our game. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Okay, buddy. Now, Jill, you not only won the $300, you also won what, Johnny Jacobs?
She can keep treasured moments forever with her new camera equipment. A complete Vivitar photo outfit, something for everyone in the family, with a 35mm camera and accessories, to a pocket camera with built-in flash furnished by Vivitar.
And nobody broke the bank, so that means another $500 goes into the bank, and that means the next game is going to have in the bank $9,000. We'll get into that game right after these words.
Our departing contestant will receive a month's free reading from Popular Library this month, featuring A Great Mystery, The Caesar Code, and The Best People by Alan Van Slyke. Plus Kentucky Fried Chicken Extra Crispy. Extra Crispy is the extra delicious meal you can bring home to the family tonight. And beautify anything paintable with Dedura Spray Paint. Fast drying, rust preventing, 30 exciting colors. Dedura, your best dollar value in spray paints.
Well, our current champ, Jill Sephton, so far is up to $8,170. That's in cash and prizes. In cash alone, you have $3,600. What are you going to do with that, Jill?
Spend it.
Are you? But do you have anything in particular in mind?
Oh, yes, I have a lot of debts to pay.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Oh, all right. Okay. Now we have a new challenger for you, Jill. Johnny Jacobs, would you introduce him, please?
I'd be very happy to, Tom. He's from Detroit, Michigan, and he works in pharmaceuticals. Hal Schwartz.
All right, Hal. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Hal tells me he has 3 children, and how long have you been married, Hal?
20 biggies.
20 of them.
Right.
20 days?
20, all right, okay. Huh? Biggies, that means not months, years.
Well, out here, we have to qualify it.
Yes,
20
I know.
days is a long
20 biggies
time.
out here is 20 minutes.
Does he
20
have
years.
any children?
3.
3.
He had gotten divorced years ago. Neither one of them wants custody of their kids.
All right, you know how to play our game, don't you?
Yes, I do.
All right, and our jackpot is, our bank is at $9,000. We're going to start with you, Hal. Pick a box.
Lucky number 13.
All right, could we see lucky number 13? Number 13, you found a $100 box right off the bat. That box is connected to Joey Bishop and to Beverly Garland. And Joey, here's your question. While on his famous voyage, Ulysses plugged up the ears of his crewmen so they couldn't hear something. What?
Glenn Campbell records. No. Actually, they did that. In those days, they were very superstitious about anything that came from above, whether it was lightning or thunder. And so they did that so that the sailors would not hear the lightning or the thunder.
I see. Beverly Garland.
They plugged up their ears because they didn't want to hear something?
Yeah, well, on his famous voyage, Ulysses plugged up the ears of his crewmen so they couldn't hear something. What? Joey says so they couldn't hear the...
Song of the Sirens!
Ah, okay. Hal Schwartz. Was it so they couldn't hear the thunder and the lightning, or because so they wouldn't hear the song of the sirens? Which one of those two?
I think it was the thunder and the lightning.
No, it was the song of the sirens. So the box returns its neutral position. Jill?
I'll have to go for number 13, please.
She wants 13 because she knows that's a $100 box. And here is your question now, Joey and Beverly Garland. Joey, we've all heard of it, but what is a calorie?
Now you're talking about a category I'm familiar with.
Ah.
I know about calories.
You know?
Yes, I do. I do know that. To lose a single pound, you have to use up 3,500 calories. Had a friend of mine was on a Jell-O diet, ate nothing but Jell-O for 5 weeks. May he rest in peace. One night he sneezed and shook himself to death. I know these things. A calorie, my dear friend, or is it the lady I'm answering?
It's for Jill.
Okay, is a unit of fat.
Beverly, Garland.
Well, I would say it is a unit of heat.
Jill, unit of fat or unit of heat?
I would have to say it's a unit of fat.
No, ma'am. It is a unit of heat, and it goes back to Hal Schwartz. Pick a box.
She almost could win, though. It's a unit of fat heat.
Yeah. Hal?
I think I'll still have to take with that number 13.
He's going to
please.
stay with 13. Well, there it is, and here comes another question for you, Joey and Beverly. How was the name of the Quakers, a religious sect, derived? How was the name of the Quakers derived?
Now, this is a category I'm really familiar with. Quaker was derived based upon their fearing, actually quaking and trembling at the name of God.
Beverly, Garland.
Well, it was named after their founder, and his name was Quaker.
Hal, was it because they actually quaked at the fear of God, or was it named after their founder?
We'll try quake with the fear of God.
That is a correct answer. From their demand that people tremble at the word God, you now have the $100 box. Pick another box.
How about number 8?
Number 8. Could we see box number 8? Looking for another $100 box, and he found a wild card. And that is connected to Joey Bishop and to Mr. Lawrence Jacobs. Joey, the famous Christian Crusades lasted for about 200 years. Approximately how many years ago were they first launched?
Many people think that they were launched immediately after Christ, but they were not. They were actually launched about 1,000 years ago.
I see. All right, Lawrence.
Yeah. About 1,000. About 500 years ago.
All right. For the wild card, was it 1,000 years ago or 500 years ago, Hal?
Let's try 500 years ago.
No, sir. 1,000 years ago. Mr. Bishop was right. Box number 8 returns to neutral position. Back to you, Jill.
Guess what?
Guess
Number
what?
8.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. All right. Joey, which is the lowest spot on Earth?
The lowest spot on
Yeah.
earth happens to be also biblical. And the scrolls were found there. It is the Dead Sea.
Boom, boom, Washington. Lowest spot
Yes,
on
sir.
Earth.
Lowest spot. It was Grand Canyon.
All right. Jill, is it the Dead Sea or the Grand Canyon? The lowest spot on Earth.
The Dead Sea.
That's it, the Dead Sea. You now have a wild card. That can be any denomination you wish. And all you need is 2 more boxes of a kind to go with that, and you win the game. Pick a box.
Number 14, please.
All right, box number 14. Could we see it? She's looking for possibly. She did find a $100 box. That's all right. That means she will now have 2 of those and block him in the same category. If she earns it, of course. This is connected to Liz Torres and to Beverly Garland. Liz, you are in France, and your girlfriend asks if you'd like some of her petit pois. What is she offering you?
I don't know, but I'd give her such a smack.
Would you?
I think it's peas.
I see. Beverly?
Did she say peas?
She said peas.
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 Oh, okay. It's not true, peas. It's her fountain pen.
I see. All right. Jill, is it peas or fountain pen? Petit pois.
Peas. Did you say?
No, pardon me, petit pois.
Peas.
Peas is right, yes. Pois, something else altogether. You're right. You now have 2 $100 boxes in effect. One and the wild card. If you find the third one, and if you get it successfully, you win the game, $300. Which box you want?
Number 18, please.
Number 18. Did she find the third $100 box? They do touch on at least one side. Oh, there's a blank. Back to you, Hal.
Well, we have to go for a block. Number 19.
Could we see box number 19? He's looking for a $100 box for a block. He found it. And that is connected to Liz Torres and to Bill Dana. Liz, in the classic Wizard of Oz, the lion wanted courage and the Tin Man wanted a heart. What did the Scarecrow want?
A double cheeseburger. And if he were really smart, he'd want money. Because with money, you could buy what he was missing, which was love.
Bill Dana, what did the Scarecrow want?
If I only had a brain. He wanted brains.
All right, Hal. Was it love or brains the Scarecrow
I think he wanted brains.
He wanted brains. You're right. That's a successful block. Now, what are you going to do?
Well, have to go hunting a little
Yeah,
here.
hunting.
Let's try 7.
Number 7, could we see box number 7? And maybe he finds a money bag, but he doesn't. He finds a $300 box, and that is connected to Mary Ann Mobley and to Mr. Lawrence Jacobs. Mary Ann,
Yes?
name the closest star to the Earth.
The closest star to the Earth.
Yeah.
That's the North Star.
Uh-huh. Lawrence Jacobs.
The closest star to the Earth. Joey Bishop. No.
I come in here every week.
The closest star to the Earth is an easy one, the sun.
Hal, is it the North Star or the Sun?
I'm going to guess on the sun.
You guessed right. You got it. $300 box. The Sun is it. Take another box.
Okay, we'll try to make another 300 and go for the 2.
Let's see if he did. Could we see box number 2, looking for another $300 box? And you found the money bag. You know that if you get 3 of those, you break the bank for $9,000. If you take that, you forfeit your turn, or you can refuse it and keep playing. What do you want to do?
I'm going to keep playing and
He's going to keep playing,
go
so
for
we
another
return that
300.
because he knows she has a wild card there. All right, pick another box.
How about number 12?
Number 12, looking for a 300. Did he find it? Could we see box number 12? Another money bag. What's he going to do now? 3 of those makes you $9,000 richer. On the other hand, she has a wild card, and he doesn't. Well, so what are you going to do, Hal?
I've got to have a 6 because I think.
Well, wait a minute. So you're saying you're going to refuse the money?
Bag
All
and go
right,
for a
back
6.
to the neutral position. He's going to go ahead and try to win. He's going for broke. What do you want now?
Number 6.
Box number 6. Could we see it? Did he find a $300 box? He did. That is connected to Arte Johnson and to Lawrence Jacobs. Arte.
What day is it? Oh.
At a rodeo, Arte.
Yes.
At a rodeo, when a cowboy jumps on a bucking bronco,
Yes.
how long does he have to stay on?
It depends on how he feels about the horse.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, it's a 4. Not a 4 out of 10. Actually, how long does he have to stay on the horse?
I ask you first, Arte.
Oh, I thought you would answer me and we'd get this whole mess over with. Actually, I could say until they're engaged, but that would be a lie. It takes exactly 10 seconds before the horn goes off.
Thank you, sir. All right, Lawrence Jacobs. He's on a bucking bronco, you understand? The cowboy at the rodeo. How long does he have to stay on?
1 minute.
All right. All right. Hal, is it 10 seconds or 1 minute in that rodeo?
I think it's 10 seconds.
You were right. It is 10 seconds. You now have 2 $300 boxes. If you find the third one, and if you get it, you will unseat our champion, and we'll find out if he does that right after these words. Don't go away. Let's see if Hal Schwartz can find the box that can end the game. Hal, which box do you want?
Let's take a shot at Lucky 11.
Lucky what?
11.
11. Could we see box number 11? Did he find a $300 box? Could we see that, please? Box number 11. He did. Now, as you all know, Hal, you have to earn this box, but if you do indeed earn it, you're going to win the game and $900. All right? Here's the question. That box, incidentally, is connected to Arte Johnson and to Beverly Garland. Arte, how many times a minute does the average housefly bat its wings?
Depends on who's pitching. Let me see. Let me just think for a second. I would say approximately 1,000 times.
Beverly Garland, how many times a minute does the average housefly bat its wings?
Well, I would say 12,000 times.
Hal, this is for $900, the game, and a special surprise prize. Right. You have a pretty wide choice here. It's either 1,000 times a minute or 12,000 times a minute. What is your answer for $900 and the game?
How about 12,000?
You've won the game! $12,000. Yes, indeed. Well, we're going to have to say goodbye to our pretty grandmother here, Jill Sephton. But Jill, you take with you the organ, the washer dryer, the Malibu Club, the Whirlpool, the luggage, the cookware, the dishwasher, the camera, $3,600 in cash for a grand total of $8,170. Well done. Now, as for you, Mr. Schwartz, we told you would not only win the game, you'd win a nice surprise. Johnny Jacobs, what is it?
Well, Tom, nights will be a dream with his beautiful bedroom set. Roy Hill offers this traditional design bedroom crafted of oak solids and veneers, clean, timeless styling, finished in warm brown tones, highlighted by distinctive brass hardware by Roy Hill.
There you go. All right. And I hasten to add, the bank has not been touched, so we put another $500 in that. The next game, folks, the bank will be worth $9,500. That game after this.
So, attention all viewers, The Price is Right with Bill Cullen is coming up next on Game Show Network, followed by The Price is Right with Bob Barker and The Gong Show. Over and out.
Hal Schwartz is our current champ, married 20 years. He has 3 children, and now he has, cash of $900 in the bedroom set and a total of $2,020. We'll take on a new challenger tomorrow, huh?
Fine.
All right, now, before we leave, Joey Bishop is going to go over to Vegas and open tomorrow.
I'm going to pinch it for Tony Fields, and
Very
I just
good.
hope that she's feeling better and will
Yeah.
get back.
We all join you
Yeah,
in
get
that
well,
hope, Joey.
Tony.
Yeah. But you'll be back for our show tomorrow.
Oh, yes, I'll fly
yeah.
back.
Sure.
I'll fly back. Greyhound, I'll fly back.
Okay. If you want, Rosey will take you piggyback, you know.
Rosey don't have to carry me anyway. He can throw me to Vegas.
That's right. He can throw you over there. We'll see you guys tomorrow, and we hope to see you, too. The bank's at $9,500. See you then. Goodbye.
Our departing contestant will receive Mott's Clamato, light, bright, delicately seasoned tomato-flavored cocktail, never heavy, never filling, delicious anytime or makes a perfect mixer. And sugar-free Fresca, that delicious, exciting, chilling, freezing, icy, sugar-free soft drink that puts out thirst. Refreshing Fresca, plus Weldwood products, perfect for do-it-yourself home repair and hobby projects. Weldwood helps you get the job done easily, quickly, and with professional results.